What's up everybody, and welcome back to another matter I wanted to discuss. Today is February 28th, and being February 28th, it's actually Rare Disease Awareness Day. So I really wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you about a rare disease, or actually it's more of a condition, called trigeminal neuralgia. Trigeminal neuralgia, like I said, really isn't a disease, but it's more of a chronic pain disorder. But being that it's a rare condition, there's really little awareness or money or research being put into it. So I figured I'd take a moment and bring a little bit of attention to it. Only about 200,000 people in the US alone are diagnosed with it per year. I personally have trigeminal neuralgia, and I kind of wanted to share my thoughts on my experiences and how it's affected me. With trigeminal neuralgia, you basically are feeling a sharp stabbing pain in the side of your face. It could be either or side of your face, and sometimes in rare cases it could be both sides of your face. Trigeminal neuralgia affects the fifth cranial nerve or the trigeminal nerve. It's like a little spider web of nerve endings that wrap around your entire half of the face. With the smallest touch or sensation, you could start feeling sharp stabbing pains in your face. The only thing I could really compare it to is like an ice pick or a root canal without anesthesia. For me, I have type 2 trigeminal neuralgia. So not only do I have the sharp stabbing pains, but I have a dull, aching, burning pain in the side of my face as well. With the slightest touch, maybe shaving, washing, taking a shower, rubbing my face, talking for extended periods of time, you can really start to feel a lot of jolting, shocking pains. The pain is extreme. Some days are worse than others though. When I make my YouTube videos, I'm not actually talking continually a lot of the time. I take a lot of breaks, and I make a lot of jump cuts as well in order to get a continuous flow in my videos. The effect that trigeminal neuralgia has had on me has basically been not necessarily a positive one. I've lost a few jobs because of trigeminal neuralgia. I have frequent doctor visits, and I have to take a lot of medications, typically anticonvulsants. A lot of other people suffer worse than I do, and their suffering actually has to be remedied by either a surgery or heavy amounts of pain medications, which I refuse to take. The surgeries are relatively new and are only about 20 years old and are kind of experimental in my opinion. There's also a large percentage of relapse with these surgeries, and there's also complications that can arise from the surgeries themselves. The main causes of trigeminal neuralgia would be like a blood vessel in your head rubbing up against the trigeminal nerve itself. It wears away against the sheath that protects the nerve, and you start to feel these sharp stabbing pains in your face. Another cause can be multiple sclerosis. Trigeminal neuralgia can actually end up being a symptom of multiple sclerosis in its early stages. Another cause of trigeminal neuralgia could be blunt force trauma or some sort of trauma to the face or head. And finally, another cause for trigeminal neuralgia could be a brain tumor that rubs up against the nerve. Typically, diagnosis is done through a general practitioner or a specialist like a neurologist. When seeing a neurologist, they're going to want to determine what the cause of trigeminal neuralgia is to make sure that you don't have a brain tumor or multiple sclerosis. Both could be life-threatening. So a lot of the different things that you have to have done are multiple tests like blood tests and spinal taps, brain scans, all sorts of different things where they poke you and prod you. It's no fun. But like everybody else in the trigeminal neuralgia community, we all kind of stick together and we have our support groups. The main drawbacks of trigeminal neuralgia, I would say, are it really affects you when you're eating. It really affects you trying to work a stable job, 40 hours plus, because like everybody else, we have good days and bad days, but bad days really kind of get you down. It's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to do anything for yourself like eat or drink or brush your teeth or shave. So it becomes kind of difficult to get into work. Also, with frequent doctor visits and frequent treatments, it becomes an issue. So finding a job that's accepting of this condition can actually be kind of difficult because you're typically taking a lot of days off, you're seeing a lot of doctors, and there's days where you just can't function. So that's the short story about my experience with trigeminal neuralgia. I wanted to link the Facial Pain Association website in the description so you can read about facial pain and trigeminal neuralgia, and if you want, you could even donate to help the research and the cause. But I really wanted to thank you guys for stopping by and watching this video. If you like this video, and if you have anything to add, go ahead and add it in the description box down below. You could also subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. But thanks again, and I really do appreciate every single one of you guys.